Hello, beautiful friends. Welcome back to Pierce the Soul. I'm Pierce, your spiritual big brother, and today I bring a message for you that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. That everything in your life is happening for you and not to you. As difficult as things may seem on the surface right now, especially if you're enduring some financial hardships, you just had a breakup, maybe you just got laid off, you're struggling with some health problems, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. And these things are happening for you and not to you. It's easy to say, yeah, right. What do you know? You don't know my circumstances, how rough my life is right now. How can this be happening for me? Well, everything that happens in your life is a result of your creation. Whether you believe it or not, it is the truth. On a conscious or most likely subconscious level, we are creating and attracting every single thing in our lives. And the current circumstances that we are facing in our lives are there as opportunities for us to change, for us to outgrow, for us to overcome. And in the process of learning, in the process of growing and overcoming these circumstances, whatever they may be, we are literally becoming a different person. We are molding ourselves into who we wish to be. So you watching this is a message, a confirmation. You've been asking for a sign. Show me, why am I going through this? What am I supposed to do next? You know what to do next. How do we tap into that? Well, when we face difficult external circumstances in our lives, it often triggers emotions, intense emotions. Our job is to ground ourselves through meditation, through silence, being alone in solitude, going out in nature, giving yourself some intentional time and space to sit with whatever emotion is arising. And as you sit and be more comfortable with whatever you're facing internally, you will gain clarity and insight as to what you need to do or what you're supposed to learn. And once you have that clarity, depending on how long you want to sit with this situation or whatever the circumstances are that are bothering you, you will take action to change those things. So if you're facing something that's difficult, it's happening for you because it's there to teach you a lesson and show you where you're supposed to go by showing you what you don't currently want. So I'll repeat that. Whatever you're facing in your life, if you're in a position of facing what you do not like, the purpose of that is to move you forward towards what you do like. Pretty simple. The universe is showing you, hey, I really don't, you're putting you in the situation, you're saying, I really, really don't like this. Great. That's moving you towards what you don't, or what you do want by experiencing what you do not want. So it's pushing you towards where you want to go. It's giving you that nudge that you needed. I'll give you an example. When I first started this job that I'm currently at, there was a guy that would mope around, and every time I'd see him, he's like, oh, this place is toxic. It's terrible. Oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want it. Oh, this place is the worst. You'll see soon. And he was saying all these negative things. He's like, I don't want to be here. I hate being here, blah, blah, blah. So be careful what you wish for, because by him putting that out there constantly, being in a circumstance that he didn't want and was really resistant to it, instead of being grateful and looking at the silver lining, changing your perspective on these things, of course, guess what happened to him? He got fired. So he made some minor mistakes. I guess it was a compounding thing over time, but he made a few acute mistakes that were punished, and they basically let him go in kind of a passive-aggressive way. But the moral of the story is, be careful what you wish for, because you will get it. So everything is happening for you, not to you. So he created that. He got exactly what he wanted. He got an opportunity to move on to a better situation. He got an opportunity to be free of this place that he really did not like. And it moved him towards more of what he did want. He has an opportunity, or had an opportunity, to be put in a situation to where he can go and find a workplace where he's appreciated, that he enjoys, that he likes. So by experiencing what he didn't want, which was of his own creation, a job, a workplace environment that he did not appreciate or like, and X, Y, and Z, fill in the blank of all his internal beliefs and opinions and experiences, he got moved towards what he did want, but not in a very peaceful and graceful way, I should say. So be mindful of what you wish for. Everything is happening for you. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're moving towards what you want. Just be mindful of how you're going about it. Most of us would not wish to be fired or leave a job that we don't like in a way without grace and dignity and respect. We want to do that peacefully. We want to do that on our own terms. So what you're manifesting, what you're moving towards, be mindful of how you're going about it. Be grateful for where you're currently at and continue to focus on what it is that you truly want. And know that whatever you're facing in your life right now is an opportunity for you to overcome. And as you overcome this, it's like a video game. You've leveled up. And now you've leveled up, you've overcome that challenge. This moves you closer and closer and closer to what you do want. The more money, the relationship, the purpose-filled work, whatever it is that you are out here to create, that you're intending to manifest, be mindful. We are creating at every single moment with our thoughts, our behaviors, with our actions, with our energy. And what you're thinking, how you're behaving, what you're doing is creating a vibration, and that is your energy. And your energy, what you're thinking, what you're doing, how you're behaving, what you're eating, all these things, creating that vibration and energy is what you're attracting into your life. So as I used this example of this gentleman that I used to work with, he was putting out a lot of negative. He knew what he wanted. He wanted to move on to a better work situation. But the energy he put out was, I hate this place. I don't want to be here, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? It came at him with that exact same energy, that disrespect, that, ungraceful, kind of confrontational, very uncomfortable type of energy. And he got his exit, and it's moving him towards what he wanted. But there's a better way to go about it. So everything is happening for you. Go about it in a graceful way, the way we move towards what we want, with grace, with peace, with ease, with clarity. Be picture perfect. Be absolutely crystal clear on what you want. Sit with your emotions, sit with your circumstances right now. Don't escape it. Don't try to go and drink or smoke or party or play video games or binge on Netflix. Sit with whatever is coming up to you that you're being confronted with. As you sit there with it and just breathe and allow yourself to be more comfortable with what is currently facing you, you will begin to embody a state of clarity, a state of consciousness and presence in which you will begin to receive the downloads. Okay, this is what this situation is teaching me. This is what I'm supposed to do about it. This is how I remove it. You have to change your energy. You can only change your energy by actually sitting with that feeling of discomfort. So whatever that discomfort is, you sit there and you be with it. You breathe. Become comfortable with it. And as you become comfortable with it and you overcome that mentally, energetically, all of a sudden the clarity will come, and you'll feel motivated. You'll know what direction you're supposed to move into. You'll know what you're supposed to say to what person to resolve the conflict or to create a better harmonious partnership or whatever it is you're doing. The key is sit with that discomfort. Everything is happening for you, and allow the clarity to come. Once you're present and you're comfortable with it, the clarity will come, the direction, the action will come. So everything is happening for you. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. I know it doesn't feel like it. So if you're watching this, you're probably like, man, I either really needed to hear this, or you're like, you've already most of those people have already clicked off and have said, oh, this guy's an idiot. You don't know anything. What are you talking about? My life's terrible. And unfortunately, they'll just continue this same cycle over and over. But that's not you. That's why you're here at the end of the video, because you needed to hear this. It's confirmation. You're on the right path. The difficulties, the challenges are stepping stones to you manifesting what you want. You're right where you're supposed to be, and you're doing amazing. So that's what I got for you today, and I will see you very soon in another video. Peace.